don't pay like that. We only pay at the end. And then his estimate was $11,000.
Ooh.
And then the next estimate was I can never pronounce the name of this company. They quoted $7,700, something like that. And they want to use pavers around the outside edge. And this is a guy that she had recommended. So she's like, she thinks we should consider him. But his quote at 7,700 or whatever it is puts us also over budget. To where like the total cost would end up being like 12,000. And then Tom Breen, who's Gary Breen's nephew for Tom B Landscaping. He quoted just under 5,000, but he quoted the surround separate, so it goes right up over 5,000. Also talked to Darla from over there at the gardens. She called me one day. She had Rodney was there with her, and they were working on the quote. She was helping him, and she told me that Tom Breen must have talked to her and told her that he was putting in an estimate. She's done some work. He's done some work for her before. And she says, he's a good guy, but I really want you to get Rodney. And I was really a bit disappointed that Rodney's quote was so high. But then I got to thinking, well, they may not have the equipment that other contractors do. Maybe they have to rent it and they have to consider those costs as well. I'm trying to think of, I don't know why their quote is just so high. So are there any questions about any of that?
No.
No one else, those were the only three that submitted quotes, except for that one guy who did an email that had no materials included at all. And his quote actually was just an email, one line, $3,300 for labor. But he didn't do anything about, nothing about the materials or anything.
So you never
I didn't
heard back
include that one.
from Billet Landscaping?
Nope.
That's who John was talking about. I guess the kid is out of Struthers.
And I didn't hear back from the guy Amber told me about. I called and talked to him, and I sent him the information. He never did submit a quote.
I had asked him about it. He said, I think he said that he would have to do the quote when you wanted to do the project because the price of materials can change between now and then. Because this was like a few months ago.
Yeah.
So the price of materials could drastically change from a few, within a 6-month period. So he couldn't give you a quote because of that reason.
Maybe that's why others have been, where I don't hear back from them.
And that's what he told me.
That spring of, this year. Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if he would have contacted me,
I thought he did.
I thought maybe he just didn't want to do it.
No, I thought he did contact you back because I had asked him about it. He said that he can't give the quote because the price change is going to be drastically different. And you wanted the price for now, you wanted a quote now. But he said that price is going to change in 6 months. I can't give it to her. So I thought he had called you at least explain that, but he said that's going to be a hard thing for any company to give you a quote now for a project in 6 months.
Yeah, well, we're getting down now that it's not 6 months. This is February, this is May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If do you need another quote?
No, we have 3.
You're good then. Okay.
Yeah. I felt good. I got good vibes talking to that Tom Breen. He's Gary Breen's nephew. And his business is on Indianola.
Ready? Ready, nominate, Vicky?
Sweetie,
Vicky? Two.
sorry.
But he did give me, good vibes when I was talking to him. He was like very interested. He went out, checked out the site. And I think he'd be a good person to work with. But he's the only
And
one who
Nancy,
quoted within budget.
Nancy, how wide was that area again? 12 by 12?
12 by 12 for the bricks, and then a 3-foot surround on 3 sides.
Very-
I
And that's the
know,
quote
their
too, is
judges,
we are supplying the bricks separately, to where we're actually supplying the bricks.
Yeah, but what he has to do,
They gotta
He has
consider all the
to
underground and,
dig it out and put a base down. So whenever we're ready to put bricks out, we can just go and install the bricks.
yeah. Oh, they're gonna install the bricks too.
Are they?
Yeah, we're supplying the bricks, they'll install them.
Okay. All right. And no one made it over to the church on South Avenue to ask them how did they do theirs?
Probably not.
No. Well, it's been cold, and then plus I've been under the weather. This is the best.
Yeah.
This is the best I felt this month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll try to get over there and try to talk to someone over there and see how they did it.
Yeah. I've been doing a little research on how to lift a brick. And from what I'm understanding, all you need is like 2 sturdy putty knives to lift a brick. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Yeah, they have special tools, but I don't think they're worth it. And I think they're for bigger pavers. I'm seeing,
Well,
like, I've watched like little videos on how to lift it with screwdrivers. That would be like a pain, but they got some sturdy putty knives would probably do the job. Some is stiff, not flexy. She told me to remove the miscellaneous cost.
yeah, well, MJ was suggesting maybe we could get the supplies now and just hold them to wait. That way that guy could give us a cost stuff. Especially seeing how we're getting so close to it. That way prices go up for costs. We've already got the things there, and they just gotta do the work.
yeah.
I don't
Gotta
know if
have-
they'll let us do that. I know we're gonna be ordering the bricks separately, and our price on that's locked in. Tom Breen said he would lock in the prices. Let him know as soon as possible so he can lock in the prices.
Well, that would be good.
I'll send you guys, who all, has anybody, when I get this, I'll send you all, everybody a copy of the application once I get all the little revisions in that they want. So you guys can all have all the quotes that are in that.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I think you've seen it, Peggy. You got a copy of the original one. I sent
Yeah,
it to you.
yeah, I did.
And I sent it to Basha to help me go over and make sure had all the I's dotted and T's crossed.
Yeah. You got to get everything just right so we don't
Yeah.
get it messed up.
Well, Kenny Stanislaw was talked to him about coming tonight and about his project. The Lansingville sign. I don't know if they're ever going to do it. And I told him that Bosch has already gotten quotes for the sign. That they may have gone up in price, but still we can, be easy to get requotes, But You know, if he needs help with his application and such, we'll be willing to help him.
Is it just the sign that he's getting?
Huh?
Is it just the sign?
We just
Or
got
is it
quote
like
for the sign. I
landscaping
don't know
or-
what they want landscaping or anything, you know?
Okay, I was gonna say that, that should be fairly easy to do that application.
Yeah,
If you can, send me the quotes. I already talked to Ian. I told him I'll go out and get the signatures from the residents. I'll fill out the application to get that done.
to help
Because
him
at
get
this
it done.
point, nobody's
Okay.
turning in applications.
Wow.
So the only people that's turned, like, we're on the second round now because nobody's turned them in.
Wow. We're started doing our
Um,
first round thingy.
Yeah, well, we
Yeah,
started
'cause
doing
we're
the second
just-
round, nobody's turning them in, so,
Yeah.
um,
Well, we've been trying. We've had such problems getting contractors,
yeah, I see that.
like months.
But if you guys already have some quotes or some places that, for the signs, let me know. 'Cause I was gonna start calling around just to get that sign put up, fix the
Yeah,
landscaping that's there and make it look nice. I just been waiting for the weather to kind of get nicer so I can go and get the
Yeah.
signatures from those residents. If you guys are all right with that, Ken's all right with it. I already talked to Ian about it. I don't want them to miss out on any opportunity.
yeah, that's what we were thinking. Don't want them to miss out.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. And that's sign
if you
that's,
can, send me those quotes. Then I can even call the companies and make sure that those quotes are still, as of today, would still be the same prices. If I got to get any more, I'll do the footwork for it just to get it in at this
okay.
point.
Yeah, because I know Basha got quotes. It's been about a year or so. So
Crap,
they're
never
probably
mind.
changed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to at least send me the names of the companies and I can call them.
Okay, I'll ask her
Um,
for it.
Yeah, and
Yeah, because the
I thought,
cheapest one was around about $500 or so. It's
yeah,
really a lot
signs aren't
reasonable.
that
Some
much.
want like $3,000, and that's ridiculous.
But you gotta look at the sign, it's wood.
Yeah, I guess it would depend on like the material of the sign, but still,
Yeah,
we don't need nothing super fancy there. Make it
no,
something
because
nice, clean up the
that one that,
landscaping.
the one that
So,
John Suarez, I got the quote for that one. It was over 3,000. I thought this is ridiculous. And then
yeah,
Basha got
no.
one for like 500 and something. The same people I think who did Buckeye Platt. I can't remember.
Okay. Yeah, send me the names if you
But
can.
yeah, he had it all drawn up and everything. All he needed was the picture. And Kenny wanted something to do with a Buckeye. You don't want to do the exact same Buckeye as Buckeye Platt. But I don't know why he wanted a Buckeye.
I'll call him before I turn it in.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, because I know he'll probably need help with his application and everything. Okay.
I already got it filled out. I just need the signatures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A new business. We have a new YouTube channel. Which is like, okay, this is something
Moving
new.
up in the world.
If you printed out your agenda, there's a QR code at the bottom. You just point your cell phone camera at it, it'll take you right to the YouTube channel. It'll give
Not
you,
the other day, not.
well, pop on my phone, it pops up with what do you want to do? Do you want to go to this link or not? So it doesn't go like automatic on mine. I don't know if it does on others.
You can also go to YouTube and search for TWSN, and you will see our logo for those same buttons that Nancy made up. So you know you're on the right one, and you can just hit subscribe. That way, when we upload these videos, it'll automatically let you know.
Mhm.
You can have that so easier to do.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Sorry, everybody. I'm eating dinner. I don't know if you're laughing at me or not, but
I was laughing at you covering the
Yeah.
screen.
I'm
Yeah.
turning down the volume. No, I love your YouTube idea though. In the Zoom, I think this is great.
Yeah,
So,
it is. Yeah.
YouTube, we can post when we go to do a project or anything we're doing, we can take little videos and post up there.
Mhm.
Right. So, with that, do you guys want us to continue doing like when we have the meetings, posting them up to the YouTube, doing the Zoom and just posting them up there? On everything, even if we're at Oka or wherever, whatever we're doing?
Well, go back and watch.
That's me.
That's what I was thinking. If anybody had any questions about what's going on,
Mhm.
we could have it, we could just direct them to the YouTube channel and say, here you go. This is our meetings. This is what we are doing for the community. And let anybody see.
Yeah, see their council meeting Chinese food.
It looks good.
I'm so sorry. I was hungry and it was, listen, it's my night
Hey,
without the kids, you guys.
And as
Date
much
night.
as you
This is
do and as
date night,
busy you
okay?
are,
I can see Larry was thinking.
What?
It's date night.
Oh. Oh,
Too often you don't get with our kids.
I can see the benefits, whereas people who are uncertain, they don't know if they want to come to our meetings or not. They could watch like a YouTube video or two and say, these people are okay, these people are really weird. Then it might help them make a decision whether or not they want to join our group.
You're not good for this one.
true.
well, we don't
Because
have
a lot of
any
people
weirdos
think
in our
all
group.
you do is kind of
Oh, so-
argue or whatever, nothing gets done.
Sending flyers
So that might be a good way.
for the neighborhood. They're doing that.
What are your thoughts, Larry?
I think it would be okay, but it just seems like no one wants to get involved. I understand it's wintertime and people don't stir around too much, but just to have meetings and we only have 5 people coming, I don't like that. And then I had talked to Mike and the other guy, they said they were gonna come, they never show up. So we got to get the word out or something. It's
Door to
like
door
people don't
flyers.
wanna-
Well, I'm gonna jump down to item 3 then. Our membership drive, that's what we need to do is have a membership drive. Where Peggy was talking about the idea for sending out flyers or postcards or something.
Yeah, John suggested that. John White,
Yeah, well,
and maybe taking the money we have to do that.
yeah,
There's a couple groups that are doing that. Buckeye Flat and Brownlee Woods are both doing that flyers door to door.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're doing door hangers.
Yeah.
We can order them from what's the name of that place? Vista Print.
Yeah. Jay-Z ordered them from there for a really good price.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, a door hanger to mention. Well, we need our own for our own block watches because I've talked to a couple of people around here, but they never show up. It's to me, and I keep it real with you. These renters that at least on my street, they don't want to be bothered. When you invite them to things, I did it a couple of times. They don't want to be bothered. It's like I'm in my house. Don't bother me with your community project. But homeowners, homeowners is a different ball game.
Yeah.
Because homeowners, they're gonna be more concerned.
Now, on my street, there have been renters who became homeowners. Lady on next door to me, she rented her house until she bought it from the landlord
Well,
And then
well,
a couple doors up, she bought a house across the street.
that's a good thing.
Yeah,
But see, I have two houses on my street to where they consistently rent to bad people.
yeah,
You know, they're filthy. They don't pick up trash. They don't cut grass. They're just filthy. So it's like when they move out, somebody that they know, or associate with, then they move in. You know what I mean? Birds of a feather.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't think no one's gonna buy these rental properties down here. I wouldn't give them $10,000 for them. The landlords don't keep them out. So that's my problem down here. You know, Brownlee Woods is different, Buckeye Platte is different.
Yeah. No, I mean, like they're doing the flyers to get more people involved because nobody's involved in their groups either. So
Yeah,
they're
well,
doing like a run also.
yeah, it's worth the try. You know, I'd hang them on doors. Yeah, it's worth the try. And that's what I'm talking about, recruiting.
Yep.
Or mailing postcards.
Yeah, even mail out. Hmm. You can get the voter registration list if you want. Based on, however you guys want to do it, whatever works for you. Each
Yeah,
group is unique.
I would put them on everyone's door. A little registration would be nice because most of the time when you vote, you have a voice and you want to be heard.
Mhm.
Yeah, you care.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be one way to, because we know what the, they still got to narrow down to the streets. Yeah.
Mhm. It's really easy to pull it up. You can go to Mahoning County Board of Elections office.
Hmm.
You get your walking list and mail them out that way.
Yeah. I was surprised the, that little Presbyterian church up across from the park is closed.
We're on the corner of Dewey
Yes,
and what is that?
Homestead.
Homestead.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw that.
Really?
I used to plow that parking lot maybe 7 years ago. And you know what else they used to have? They used to have community eatings. You used to could go in
Yeah.
there in the afternoon on certain Thursdays and eat. But I guess they probably didn't have enough members and had to close.
Yeah.
Hi, Lovejoy.
Hello.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? Door flyers or door knockers, door handles, or something like that?
Should we look into both?
Yeah, because
Did I
remember,
look at the
whoever does, if you do door knockers and you got to go door to door,
Yeah.
is it easier for your group to just mail them out?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
We got a lot of people here that can't walk good, so I'd say mail out postcards, get the list like Amber suggested.
One of you guys got to mute. You're too close. You're echoing.
So, huh?
You're good.
Because she's unmuted.
Well,
mute me again.
I have a lot of those bags with the holes in them for doors.
Mhm.
If we do postcards, they can slide down in those baggies and hang on doors. So if somebody wanted to actually, we can do one
So-
thing and use it both ways.
Absolutely. Very good idea. Mhm. So Larry, if
That
you
works
want, if
also.
you want to do your block,
Yeah, I'll do it when it
Mhm.
warms.
Yeah, I know I have at least 100 or 200 of those bags left. Because I buy in bulk.
my mouth is just hurting.
Because this block watch goes up to South Avenue, right?
Uh,
Yes.
mhm.
Yeah, we're the
Okay,
whole northwest corner of the 7th Ward.
Okay. All right, yeah, we'll get a list made up and we'll go from there.
Okay. Alrighty.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes,
is
we
it?
can hear you now.
All right.
Who is that?
We don't see you.
I don't
We
see,
can
I
hear
see
you.
Nancy now.
All right. I'm trying to figure this damn thing out.
There's
My
a
kids
button
are
at the
like-
bottom that will say, has a little video icon.
Yeah, I lost it. Start
Just click
video.
on the screen. Yep.
Maybe I don't want you to see me.
Oh, there you
There
are.
you are.
Oh, no, don't look. Don't look. All
You're
right. I'm
fine.
All right.
Okay, a little bit ago, Amber was talking about what she's doing to help Kenny with the sign. That she has the application ready, that she's working on it.
well, sounds good. Did you mention what I said about a flag?
No,
If that's what you want, I can get testing. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I can
Lovejoy's
get
got an
Jessica
excellent idea.
Well, I'm
Mhm.
saying that everybody going in like Buckeye Platte, Brownlee Woods, they all have their sign with a flagpole. We don't have a flagpole. But we would have to put big rocks around there to keep somebody from rolling it over again in their vehicle.
You probably have to make sure that the city would be okay with putting boulders up there.
Yeah.
I can't even get them to put up a guardrail in some locations.
Mhm.
I
So
wanted them to paint the street. Paint lines on the street.
Yeah.
I put that up in See Click Fix, they ignored it.
last year, the paint truck was down. At the end of the year, I was finally able to Cooper Street, and that was because it was literally at the end of the season. So I send it in this year and send it in with you on what streets you want painted, because the paint truck is up and operating now. The parts didn't come in for like 4 months last year. It was all season. It was down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask a question? Amber, I know this isn't your meeting, but I wanted to ask a question. Do you remember last year, I think before you were councilwoman, they were talking about getting those reflectors on the stop signs?
Yeah, Pat wanted to get that done.
I thought that was approved at one time.
You would have to speak to Basha about that. She was speaking with I think Public Works about it, and then it did not pan out because they would have to do like the whole city or something. I
Yeah.
can't remember the details of it, but you'd have to get the details from her. But I know it was shut down.
All right. All right. I was just wondering about that.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
I'm
she
sorry.
said some.
I'm
Go ahead,
sorry,
sorry.
Nancy.
What if a
Sorry,
group or something
Nice.
paid for reflectors and put them on themselves? Would they be allowed?
I would have to ask. Can't hurt to ask.
That's something maybe they'd be interested in doing.
Well, I know
Mhm.
my street down here, this crossover street, Leskavansky, has some signs that need to be replaced because they're all faded and stuff.
Send me exactly which runs, and we can send it into Mike Drummond. Signal
Yeah,
and
that's
shine.
Leskavansky. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, Nancy, I'm not gonna keep talking. It's your meeting. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay, well, the next on our agenda is, should we have a speaker for March or the April meeting? And if so, any suggestions?
You guys have
Anybody?
anything else coming up?
I have a suggestion. Peggy, you
Okay.
are a master gardener. Spring is planting time. Who would you suggest speaking?
Uh, I mean, I can ask the master gardeners to see if anybody would be willing to come speak. I'd be about that topic. He said about cleaning.
How about, that'd be around planning time, wouldn't it be around, people be thinking about gardens and such, about April?
Pretty much. Um,
We're starting
yeah,
plants
I've got a
indoors
meeting
and-
with them Thursday. So I can ask them if they'd be willing to speak. Um,
Hey, we're
Mom
gonna invite
suggested
people to
because
meetings, we gotta have something for them to come for.
Mom suggested the water department, depending on what her next bill's gonna run.
Ah,
Hey, with the price of eggs, find out what, if we can have chickens in the city.
You have to apply for the permit.
Ah.
Please apply before getting the chickens.
Okay,
No, I'm doing.
have to wait until I get property next door. Become a chicken farmer.
It's hilarious, right?
The chickens, they do stuff, you know? You have to clean up after them and everything.
Yeah, but I just want the eggs. I'm tired of paying $8 a dozen eggs.
Well, I'm glad I don't eat them.
Ah, Larry,
No,
you don't eat eggs.
no, I was ruined as a young child. I was
Okay,
made, my mother used to make me eat them. She'd run in the basement and I'd run out the side door, dig a hole in the garden, put them in the garden. Mom, I ate them. All right, you can go play now. I don't
But you
eat
gotta-
eggs.
you gotta
If there
use them
was-
in other stuff.
Pardon?
You usually use them in other things though that are made.
No, when I go to Giant Eagle, they already in everything I buy.
That's the way, I guess.
Yeah, so you ain't gotta worry about me complaining about no eggs.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're- all right, I'm sorry. Are you gonna get a gardener then? I keep throwing you off track.
Mm.
You can see if we can, if I can get somebody, I don't know what their schedules are and stuff, or, and I'm not one that really I mean, I could probably talk, but I don't think people would want to hear me talk
Damn,
through the whole thing.
I had my battery at 5%. It was. Sorry.
Probably know more than what you probably know more than what we know
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to gardening.
I mean, I can ask to see if I can borrow one of their speaking kits and use it for the meeting if you decide which one, March or April. So,
So is this meeting, you're gonna try to get someone for the Taft Wilson? Or is this for the coalition meeting?
That's for
For
Taft
Taft
Wilson. I
Wilson.
thought you were saying, I'm gonna come in and nub nose.
What if we do something like an activity too? What if we made seed bombs?
Who?
Would that be too messy?
Like what?
Seed bombs?
What's a seed bomb?
It's like homemade paper with seeds embedded in it that you plant.
Oh.
But those things have to dry a while and stuff too.
Cute.
Might,
We could make seed
Yeah.
bombs and give them away. Cause you can make them and then cut them out, you know, on homemade paper. And put your seeds in it and stuff. Then you can, when they're dry, take like a paper punch and cut them out.
Yeah.
You can cut them out
Hold
in
on.
different shapes.
Babe, I'm gonna send you this one.
What, for that?
Yeah, it's my.
I have it.
Hold on, my phone's about to die. I'm gonna have to sign off and sign back on. I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
No. Get down. Load Zoom.
Okay.
We can make a few and then give them the recipe on how to make them.
yeah, that's an idea.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you have to have a list of supplies before the next meeting so we'd know what we had everything together?
Yeah, I'm thinking we probably couldn't do that at Oak or anything, because then we'd be making, it takes water and paper
Yeah.
pulp and screens and,
Yeah.
But that's something, if you wanted to film it, we could upload it on our Taft
oh, okay,
School. That might be an idea to get people traffic to that too, so
yeah.
they learn more about us.
Yeah.
They make like little balls, like bath bombs, only with seeds and stuff, but, I like the paper idea, because I think the paper would dissolve in the earth better.
Some doesn't.
But the paper holds the moisture, you just plant the paper.
Yeah, that's what our vet does when they put down an animal. They give us a little card in the shape of a paw print with seeds like that, so we can plant in the ground for remembrance for the animal.
Hmm,
Oh, that's
Oh.
nice.
Yeah.
cool.
Just make some as favors for that day.
What was that?
We can make some as favors for that day, and we'll do a video on how to make them. I've never done them, but I've made paper before. I
Oh,
thought
I'm
about
sure one of the master gardeners probably have it on file that I could borrow. Cause they do hypertufa bowls for planters and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Was there anything from the floor?
Hold on, let me shut off the recording because we don't want anything. I don't think
Okay.
on this one, or from the floor is okay, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll just shut down the recording because just to be on the safe side.
Okay.